I had to do it.
Oh Lord, Jason, wait enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Rolando here. I know it's been a while since my previous video. I was supposed to film a video showing you guys of how to install using my products, the products that I launched back in October. But I never got around to that, so instead I wanted to do an entrepreneur series for you guys to answer any business questions that you guys may have. Back in September, I registered my business and I've been learning a lot about the business world since then. So I just want to share my knowledge with you guys. So grab your coffee, grab a book with and a pen, and let's take some notes. So I wrote my little notes here, so I'm gonna forget. So when starting a business, the first thing that you want to think about is what are you trying to sell. So the first thing is what you're trying to sell, and that's a very important step in figuring out in building your business. Because do you want to sell lip gloss? Do you want to sell hair? Do you want to sell clothing? Do you want to sell sleepwear? There's so many different things that you can sell, so you just need to pinpoint what exactly is it that you're looking to sell. So make sure you write that down, what you're looking to sell. And number two is there a need for your product in your area or community, wherever, you know? So say if you're launching, say, hair, there's Tom, Dick, and Harry that's selling hair, so you may think it's not the best move because you can get hair from Tom, Dick, or Harry, so there isn't much of a need for hair. So you just have to find exactly what's missing, what you see people always asking for, and stuff like that. Or even yourself. With me, I launched my products because it's not that there wasn't products out, it's just it wasn't as accessible to myself. So for lace glue, if I go to the beauty supply store, the only lace glue I'm able to get is Ghost Bond or the Isha waterproof glue, which I used to use Bold Hold I used to use Ghost Bond when I first started doing wigs and laces, but I no longer use that product. I switched over to using Bold Hold, but that's very hard to get because I don't live in the US, I live in Canada. You can barely find anybody that's selling Bold Hold products, and when I do go on their website, I have to buy wholesale, and nobody really wants to do that. So also there was Erica J. Erica J has been an inspiration for me for a very long time. Like, I love her come up, her story and everything. I've always watched her YouTube channels. I was interested in getting her glue because I wanted to support, and I see everybody's talking about it, but she doesn't ship to Canada, so how would I get those products? So to me, I feel like there was a need in Toronto for a lace glue that melts the lace great. So I did my research and I was able to find a great glue. I use it on my own clients. So that's where I felt a need, because to me there was a need for lace glue and accept some other products. So you need to think about if there's a need for the product that you're looking to launch. If not, then it may not, I don't want to tell you don't do it, but it may not be as successful as you would hope to because there isn't a need for it. So 3, you need to come up with a name for your business. And I know this is a big thing. At first with my business, I came out as Roh Does Hair. That was my Instagram handle. And then I eventually changed it because all along I had Roh Hair in my mind, but it just took me a while to stick with Roh Hair. So first I had Roh Does Hair, and then I switched it over to RohairbyRoh, and I've stuck with RohairbyRoh. And to be honest, you need to be unique when finding a name, because I've seen a lot of people come out with business, and this is no shade to nobody, But a lot of people come out with business and their name always have either full stop periods in their name or underscore. And if you actually go on Instagram and you were to type in those names, you could see that there's like 10 different people with the same business name, and that's not creative original at all. There's no brand out there that uses underscore or periods in their name. That's why you have to be unique. You don't see Walmart, you don't see Wall underscore Mart at all. So just be unique when you're choosing a name, and don't use no periods or no underscore, because if someone's trying to find your website and it has all those special characters in your name, it's going to be harder for them to find it. So be creative, be original, and come up with a very unique name that works for you and is great for your business. So step 4, you need to come up with like a business plan or a vision board of what you want your business to be. Because if you go into the business world you don't know what is it that you want, what you want to get out of the business, then it doesn't make sense. So make sure you have a business plan or a vision board put together. You can go to Michael's, the dollar store, or any arts and crafts store, get a whiteboard, and you just put it at home. You write up what exactly how you want your business. When you think of new ideas, you can add to the board so everything is together, and then you can just work off that and just check things as you go along. So it's always recommended to have a business plan or at least a vision board put together of how you want your business to go. And number 5, I know you guys have heard this a lot, and it is factual and it's something that you need to do, and that is your research. You have to research everything, because when you do launch a business, you may want to find vendors, or you're probably going to do your own ingredients. So you have to research each of those ingredients to make sure if it's best for your product and if it's chemically safe for your clients. Also, you need to research every single thing. When you do find a vendor, you can't just find a vendor and say, here's $1,000 and send me some product. You have to at least get samples first before you buy a bunch of inventory. Because what if you buy a bunch of inventory and you don't like it? We are gonna blame me. I told you not to. So make sure you sample the products. If it's hair, make sure you buy you can buy a wig, you can buy a closure or a frontal, 1, 2 or 3 bundles, just to test the quality of that hair before you buy a lot of inventory. If it's clothing, at least buy an outfit to make sure that the quality is up to standard and what you want for your business. So always do your research before you invest a lot of money into it. Research everything. When I was dealing with my products, I went through and researched every ingredient to make sure that it's safe for the client's skin or their hair, because my products, like the lace glue, it touched a part of their skin, and the edge control, the heat protectant spray, those are going in the client's hair. So I'd have to make sure that it doesn't irritate their scalp at all. So I had to do my research. So make sure Sona doing a research. Make sure. And number 6, you need to find your UIA. So the UIA stands for Unique Industry Ad. So your unique industry ad is whatever makes you unique. So just you think about what's gonna make my brand stand out from Roh's brand. So those are little things that you need to figure out for your business to make sure that when you do launch, you stand out from the rest. Because everybody could be doing hair, but if you have that one unique thing about you, that's gonna set you apart from everybody else who is selling hair. So make sure you find that. And number 7, you need to think about what you hope to come from your business. That means your lifestyle. What type of life do you want to live when you do launch? Do you want to eventually work towards owning an Honda, or do you want a Mercedes Benz or one of those high-end cars? So you need to, it's no disrespect at all. A lot of people, their goals are different when it comes to their business. Some people work towards getting in their dream home, or getting their dream car, or financially independent and financially stable on their own. So there's a lot of different factors why people set out plans for their business. So you just have to find what lifestyle you want to live, and then you can base your pricing based off of that lifestyle that you want. Get it? You have to find a logo. And I know right now there's a trend, and when it comes to logo, people like to add their faces to the logo, and you need to cut it, because that's not that. I don't, to be honest, in my opinion, I don't look at that as a brand, because are you gonna slap your face on every single thing that you put out there? Like, it's okay to have like a mascot. Like, for example, when you look at Geico, their mascot is a lizard. But when you look at their products, when they're promoting themselves, you don't see the lizard all the time. You see the word Geico, which is their logo. So I personally don't like adding a face to logos, but if that's your choice, then to each his own. Now we'll not get into, but make sure you find a logo that has longevity, that can last you for the next 10 to 15 years. But that also depends on how you want to scale your business. Do you want to just do one specific thing, or do you want to branch off to other things? And will my face would look good on doing those other things? You need to ask yourself those questions, and then you decide from there. A good place to create a logo, you can download Canva on your phone, or you can use it on your laptop. Well, that's a great source to create a logo. For me, I didn't know about Canva. It was back last year when I made my logo. I didn't know about Canva then. So I went on this website called Fiverr. It's also an app that you can download. So it's Fiverr, and you can find artists that does freelance logos, YouTube intros. There's a lot of different content that they create, so you can check that out as well. And lastly, I would just say be creative with your content, and everything. Make sure everything is aesthetically pleasing. Somewhere on the screen I'll show you how my Instagram is currently looks. My brand colors is like white, black, and a red, but it's not just a regular red, there's a specific red. But I'm going to show you what my Instagram looks like, and you can see that I'm always staying on brand, because that is a must. You got to get yourself out there. You need to get your names on people's minds. So for now, those are my tips to you if you're planning on starting a business. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's going to be multiple more videos coming. Especially in this series, there's going to be more styling videos and hair videos as well. So just stay on the lookout for those. I hope you guys have a great day and stay safe out there. See you next time.